Woman abuse. Critical questions for women abusers to answer. Do you abuse your wife due to lack of money? Is she really the cause of your financial hardship? If you are the breadwinner of the house, why is the lack of finance to buy food for the family household, and to pay all the accounts and fees then her fault? Are you perhaps one of those men who use the fact that you are the main source of income in the house, to help keep your abuse of her quiet, causing her to suffer in silence? Do you also oppress her economically, by withholding money for the care of the household and the children from her? If your wife or girlfriend is the main source of income in your house, why do you think she does not want to give you money for alcohol or drugs? Why do you beat her up for her refusal to do so? Do you not realize that it is for your own benefit that she does it? How do you think it would affect you financially and otherwise, if she did not try to help prevent you from wasting your money on alcohol and drugs? Do you really always want to feel financially embarrassed and be financially broke? Are you one of those people who take alcohol or drugs, in order to abuse the woman in their life? Why do you abuse her when you are drunk or drugged? Do you not realize that if you do not abuse alcohol, your women abuse would have been much less, or even non-existent? Do you attempt to make your girlfriend drunk in order to sexually assault her? Does making her drunk give you the right to abuse her sexually? Why do you feel inferior to your wife or girlfriend in some way or another? Does abusing her really make you feel better about yourself, and more powerful and in control? What do you think you will lose, if you are not so possessive about your wife or girlfriend? Will you really lose your perceived status in the eyes of your friends, or will you actually gain more of her trust and respect by not doing so? Are you the owner of this woman, or is her creator, God, the one she actually belongs to? To what extent does the lack of clearly defined roles and responsibilities in your marriage cause you to abuse your wife? Would you have treated your girlfriend differently if you were not living together without being married? Why are you living with your girlfriend, as if she is your wife? Are you afraid of committing yourself to her in a legal marriage? Do you fear having more responsibilities and obligations toward her when officially married, compared to cohabitation? In what way do you abuse a woman? Do you abuse her emotionally, by withholding good things from her? Are you a verbal abuser? Do you constantly criticize and shout at her? Have you perhaps called her an idiot, or bitch? Do you abuse her sexually? Are you a rapist? Do you overpower, hurt or even beat her on purpose during sexual intercourse? Do you perhaps treat her like a prostitute or sex slave, who must be readily available whenever you desire sexual gratification or satisfaction of sexual desires. Do you abuse her physically? Why does she have blue eyes and bruises on her face, arms and legs? Are you really being a man by using your fist or slapping the woman in your life in the face, when angry? Are you aware that these are actually part of immature behavior? Do you perhaps think you are not as bad as other men, because you abuse women in a different, or less violent way than them? What would your reaction be if hearing about your own sister, daughter or mother being abused by a certain man? What would you do to that man? If you cannot even stand the thought of a woman from your own family being abused, why do you then abuse someone else's sister, daughter or mother? Do you think their abuse of your family is anything different to your own abuse of someone else's sister, daughter or mother? Do you not realize that you can never really justify your abuse, nor that of any other man? Do you sexually abuse or rape women? What serves as fuel for your sexual abuse of women and you overpowering them in this manner? How has the images and scenes of women abuse on television and the internet influenced the frequency and manner in which you abuse the woman in your life? Did your viewing of pornographic pictures and videos on television, in movies, or on the internet, also cause you to sexually assault and rape a woman? If this is the case with you, does it not make sense to rather let go of your pornography? If you felt uncomfortable and intimidated by all these questions posed, it is because you are really abusing women, in some way or another. Whether it is called women abuse, spouse abuse or gender-based violence, your judgment in life is poor and you lack insight into your wicked behavior. Are you prepared to trust and ask God to deliver you from your woman abuse? If not now, when? Stop woman abuse.